What's good, you guys? Welcome back. Today we have something for the single ladies. So we're gonna see what's blocking these single ladies from finding their man. Okay? So without further ado, let's get started. What's blocking you? For some, right off the bat, stuck in the past. Let go of your ex completely so you can truly welcome new love into your life. So, a lot of you guys, your ex is keeping you from moving on and having the relationship that you really want, a relationship that's truly meant for you. Okay? Vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. So a lot of people are hiding behind masks. A lot of people are not even being their true, authentic self. And I'm hearing spirit say it's because of this. They fear loneliness. A lot of people fear loneliness. You stay in bad relationships because you are lonely. Be okay with yourself. We have to learn to love ourselves first. So that's another reason that some of you guys are having blockages, is because you're not showing yourself love first. You can't give love to someone else if you don't have love for yourself. It's so important to show self-love. If you don't know how, to love yourself, check out some of my other videos. I talk about this in those videos. It talks about showing yourself love, watching what you eat, watching who you associate with, just speaking positivity into yourself. Those are all things that show love to yourself, okay? All right, so we're just gonna see what comes out. Self-neglect. You are neglecting your own needs in a relationship. So I've been guilty of this myself, focusing so much on the person that I'm with that I'm neglecting things for myself. I'm trying to help somebody else get their stuff off the ground or get their stuff started, but what about the stuff that I want to start? So you have to find balance. Even in a relationship, you have to find balance, okay? So just to show you again what we have: stuck in the past, vulnerable, fear of loneliness, self-neglect. Next, we have addiction. You are either obsessed with someone or struggling with an addiction. Get help, y'all. And we already know the opioid epidemic in America is crazy right now. Like, people are popping pills like they chewing gum, okay? So you guys, get help. If you're struggling with any type of addiction, be it sexual, dealing with drugs, or even dealing with control, like whatever your addiction is, get help, because it's not healthy for you, and it's causing blockages for you in your future, okay? You have to remove things from your life to make room for other things that are meant for you. You have to get rid of what's not for you so that you can receive what is for you. Being a victim, okay? You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. So don't become a victim in a situation. You may be with somebody who may be abusive, mentally, physically, verbally. Don't become a victim to that. You don't have to stay in a situation. Like, talk to God about it. Because a lot of people stay in situations because they're scared that they may lose finances, or they're scared that, they're going to get beat up. Let's just be real. But when you talk to God and you pray about it, he's the way maker, okay? He makes a way out of no way, okay? You'd be surprised the type of magic that God make happen just so you can be safe, okay? So let's not be a victim. And also, holding on to that victim mentality will stop a lot of things, not just love from coming into your life. Because if you have that victim mentality and you always woe is me, nobody wants to work with a woe is me person. Nobody wants to hang with a woe is me person. So that's already affecting your money. That's already affecting your friendship. And nobody definitely don't want to be with a woe is me person always complaining about their woes all day long, their issues, their troubles, trials, and tribulations. Nobody wants to hear that all day, every day. You have to speak positivity into yourself. All right, let's see what else we have. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do you have for the single ladies? Okay, this one wants to come out. What else do you have for the single ladies? Let's see what we have. Feeling unloved. I've suffered from this myself. When you feel unloved, you go seek it somewhere else. You're like, well, I don't feel love, so I need to go find it to feel it. But that's not true. Love comes from within, not without. Okay? You deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. Don't stay in a relationship where there is no love. Don't stay in a relationship just for monetary gain. Don't stay in a relationship just for material gain. Okay? Because when you're in a relationship like this, it's very unhealthy. And what starts to happen is you start to change because you're not operating, in your authentic self. You're putting up a front, a facade. So let's not do that. Okay? If you don't feel loved in a situation, leave. It's that simple. Leave. God will make a way if you feel there is no way. Fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. This probably will reign true for a lot of people who have suffered of physical traumas, be it sexual or abusive, just getting beat on, whatever the case is. And it does cause you not to want to be touched, okay? So with that being said, you have to slowly integrate touch because nobody wants to be in a touchless relationship, right? Everybody wants intimacy in a relationship, or at least everybody I know. I don't know. Maybe you know somebody who don't want intimacy in a relationship. But if you love somebody, you're going to be affectionate. So definitely a fear of touch could be what's holding some of you back. I would say seek counsel. I mean, I'm not a therapist or anything. I don't claim to be. I'm just here speaking my truth, okay? So seek help. Seek help. Fear of loss. You are afraid of losing someone or of being abandoned. Take a chance. Okay? Once again, that's that whole lack mentality. You feel like, oh, if I let this thing that I have go, then I'll have nothing. No, you'll have a new start. You have a chance to progress and move forward. You have a chance to be happy. You have a chance to find somebody who may possibly be able to help you on your own journey. So don't be scared to let go. Okay? All right, the wind wants to blow. Get out of the past. Let it go. Let go of your ex completely. Don't be scared to be alone, okay? Don't be scared to be alone. Let go of your ex completely. Don't be scared of the losses. A loss is just a new beginning. And, now we ain't gonna take all that now. Now somebody may be feeling like love sucks, but you can't have that mentality. How can you want somebody to come in when you already in your mind done decided that you hate love? That doesn't even make any sense. If you know you want love, don't speak negative things over you, okay? Getting crumbs, getting hurt, fear of cheating. I can't lie. These is all things I was having an issue with. Getting crumbs. Used to people breadcrumbing me because I let them. Okay? And that's something I had to realize. I was letting them breadcrumb me. It wasn't something that they were doing. It's something that I was allowing them to do. Okay? You deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. Okay? Look, your ship coming in. Don't accept anything less than what you deserve. I'm going to say that again. Do not accept anything less than you deserve. Nobody deserves crumbs. Let's just be clear on that. Nobody deserves to get crumbs from anybody. Okay? So once you realize this and you get this in your mindset that you deserve better, then your ship gonna come in, baby. Your ship gonna come in. Love gonna come for you. Look at the love bugs. Look at the love bugs trying to tell you something. Okay. Getting hurt. All love comes with the risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. So this right here, getting hurt, like that was like a big thing for me. I never wanted to get hurt. So it's like I was always trying to control the narrative of the relationship. I was always trying to control like what we do and always trying to keep tabs like, okay, what's going on? What's next? Da da da. Like, let it go. Let it go. Don't be afraid, because I'll tell you one thing that I've learned. If you lose something, it means it has served its purpose and you are going into better and bigger things, okay? Fear of cheating. That's another one. Like I said, I struggle with that. Like, I struggle with that. Fear of cheating. Feeling like nobody's really out here as loyal as I am. Nobody loves as hard as I do. Okay? It says not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Like, this really gave me a lot of trust issues because I kept running across people who did cheat on me. And then so when I get with another person, it's like in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, is this person going to cheat on me? Oh, is this person going to cheat on me? But you are the creator of your reality. So if you sitting there thinking, is this person going to cheat? Is this person going to cheat? Then guess what? You may just actually talk that into existence or speak that into existence. So be careful what you say as well. Be very careful about what you say. Fear of cheating. I think a lot of women deal with this because of the people they've dealt with in the past. But it's a new day. Alrighty. Sex only. Either you or your partner only want sex. Accept that it's okay or reach for more. So this is another thing. I think like what happens is you get with somebody, you're attracted to them and everything is going good, the energy is good, the flow is good, and the sex is great. So then you try to, what do they call it? What do they cuff them? Okay, you try to cuff because the sex good. And sometimes y'all have already told each other that, hey, I'm not looking for anything serious. I just want to be friends. Let's take it very slowly. And then you end up having sex. And then all of a sudden, where you going? You mine. Babe. Da-da-da. This, that, and the third. So, yeah, be careful who you give your body to as well. Okay? Be very careful. So, when you first start talking to somebody, you should definitely set clear boundaries. Especially when it comes to sex, okay? Because if y'all are just gonna be just sexing, then keep in mind that if you hanging out with them, being affectionate with them, you're gonna catch feelings. And when they tell you they, sexing on somebody else, your feelings gonna be hurt. But they already told you from the jump, baby, this just sex. Ain't nobody tell you to catch feelings. So when boundaries are set, let's make sure you're keeping to those boundaries so you don't end up hurt in the end. All right, what else you have, Holy Spirit? What else do we have for the single ladies? All the single ladies, all the single ladies. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. What do you have for the single ladies? That's just not my problem. Untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things. Change your stories and see the good that can happen. Yes. So I know myself, a lot of women, they like, oh, no man don't want me. I'm too masculine. Or no man don't want me because my lips too big, or I'm too black, or whatever the case is, just basically self-sabotaging yourself. That's not true. You're beautiful as you are. God made us all beautiful creatures in our own right. And if they can't see that, then that's not your problem. Okay? So stop speaking negatively to yourself. Speak life into yourself. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you deserve to be loved by somebody who is faithful and caring, Tell yourself those things and watch how it starts to actually happen, okay? Pent up anger. You have unresolved feelings from your past that will make you resentful towards others. So sometimes, look, we deal with somebody who is pretty jacked up in the head, okay? And we don't leave. We continue to stay with them because naturally most women are nurturers, and so naturally we try to fix a person, but you have to learn you can't fix anybody that doesn't want to be fixed. Okay? You can't help anybody who doesn't want to be helped. Okay? It's up to them to resolve their own personal feelings within inside themselves. It's not your job to be their therapist. It's not your job to be their mom. It's not your job to be their dad. It's your job to be you. Okay? Not compatible. You really don't believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. So yeah, I've had an issue with this just because I feel I do have high standards, and sometimes having very high standards, you gonna be alone a lot because people don't really meet those standards. But however, you can't have a mindset of, oh, I ain't gonna never find nobody because everybody fake, stuff like that. You can't speak stuff like that in existence, okay? You have to be neutral when it comes to meeting another person, because you never know how compatible you are with a person. Most people don't tell you exactly who they are on the first date, not even the first month. Most of the time you really don't find out who people are till 3, 6, a year in. Okay, 3 months, 6 months, a year into the relationship, that's when you find out. Not my type. Okay, Holy Spirit, what else do you have? Anything else? It says split the deck. Unavailable. You are chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. Okay. So this is a really good one. Okay? Now, you know for a fact, whenever you and this particular person make plans or whatever the case is, and they don't come through because they always got something else going on, every single time they're not available to you. If a person is not making time for you, then they are not available to you, and you should probably consider moving on. Okay? Because if a person wants to be with you, if a person wants to be around you, if a person wants to talk to you, if a person wants to do anything, then guess what? They'll do it. They'll do it. But you know what? You can't force anybody to do anything. That you cannot do. But a person will show you exactly how they feel about you by their actions. So if they're not coming around you, they don't want to be around you. They're unavailable to you. Find somebody who's available. Settling. Oof, that's a big one. Settling. Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. Okay? So don't stay with somebody just because you're like, oh, better be with the devil you know than the devil you don't. Like, everybody's not a devil, number one. And number two, that's probably the problem right there. You're with a devil. Let the devil go. Okay? Leave the devil behind. Do not settle for less than you deserve. Especially if you know for a fact that you're a kind, loving person, and the person that you with is a demon spawn. Leave them where they at. Because some people will manipulate you just to drain your energy off of you, just so they can treat you how they want to treat you and do what they want to do with you. But don't let that happen. Be strong in the mind, be strong in the heart, and be strong in your choice to move on. Demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. This me. Okay? I myself have to be less demanding. I have to remember that everybody not me. Everybody not gonna move like me. Everybody not, everybody not gonna be like me. So I have to make room for people to be themselves as well. And then if it comes that we're not compatible, then guess what? I'm not gonna stick around and try to make something work. No, I'm going by my business. Okay? If it don't work, it don't work. But you have to give people room to be themselves and not be so demanding. Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how many people have dealt with this. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody has dealt with this at some point in their life. I know I have. Lust, not love. So especially like if you're good in the bedroom or whatever the case is, and you do that little thing that make them, you know what. So yeah, they gonna be trying to hold on to you, but you'll know the difference because you still gonna feel alone. Okay, you still gonna feel alone. So if the sex is great, but you not feeling fulfilled in the relationship, you not feeling love, you're not feeling cared for, then guess what? It's just sex. Regardless of what they telling you, they may be telling you you bae, they may be telling you you the only one, they may be calling you wifey, but at the end of the day, if you're not feeling the love and or they unavailable to you all the time until it's time for sex, then it's just sex. If they're not making themselves available to you any other time, then it's just sex. Okay? So I've certainly got caught in a loop like that before. Thinking that a person loved me just because they told me they loved me. But nah, that ain't it. That is not it. You have to open your eyes and see what it really is. Take things as they really are, not how you want them to be or the potential that you see it has to be. So take things for what they are. Don't make up no stories in your mind about nothing. Okay? This one wanted to pop out. Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. I had to learn this because of my high standards that I have for myself. I was like dismissing a lot of people. But what I learned was the people that I was dismissing were the people that I was most compatible with. So I had to learn to not be shallow because I was, I like beautiful things. I can't help that. But I had to learn to look past the outer appearance and see the beauty of someone's soul and spirit on the inside. And after doing that's probably like one of the best things that could have ever happened to me. Learning to look past a person's appearance and seeing them as they are. All right. Let me get two more, Spirit. Two more for the single ladies. Thank you. Walking away. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. Okay? So now, me being me, like, I have like a zero tolerance for BS. So a lot of times when I'm faced with it, or in my relationship or something like that, it happens, then I'm just like, you know what? I'm over this. Like, I'm not trying to have no ill feels about nothing. So, stage exit, stage left. Okay. But sometimes the issue at hand is not that they're BSing or whatever, but it's just a miscommunication. So a lot of times, if you actually take the time to sit down and really communicate with each other and talk through whatever it is, then you're able to come to a better conclusion than just walking away. Okay. And next we have rejection. Build your confidence by dating a lot and find out what people like about you. So some people, they don't even know why people like them. Okay. I know why people like me is because of the light that I carry inside. People are drawn to that, men and women, old and young. Okay. They're drawn to that light inside of me. So yes, definitely build your confidence by dating a lot. And dating, when it comes to dating, you can date multiple people. Okay? You can date multiple people. But when you're in a relationship, then that's supposed to be a more sacred, singular thing. Okay? So you can date as many people as you want. But at the end of the day, always keep open communication about it. Like, you and the other person have to be on the same page. If you're going to be dating multiple people, they need to know that. Okay, that way they can protect themselves and you can protect yourself as well if you find out what they got going on, what they want to do. All right. So with that being said, I think I'm going to leave this right here and grab another deck. Let's see what we get. What's what 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 we got? What's what we got? What's what we got? What's what we got? Which one, Spirit? Okay, I'm being drawn to this one. So we're gonna pull a couple cards from the Twin Flame Truth Oracle deck. So let's see what your future man has to say to you. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I guess that's it. Okay. So we have, you are my perfect mirror. I reflect everything within your consciousness. Okay. Basically it just means y'all think alike. Y'all on the same page mentally. You need to let go of neediness because I am always thinking of excuse me. You need to let go of neediness because I am always thinking of you and I miss you as much as you miss me. So definitely have some needy people out there, constantly needing affection, constantly needing attention. That just goes right back to self-love, self-care, finding your own identity, figuring out the things that you like for yourself without your partner being involved in it. Okay. So far, you touched my soul long before I knew what your hands felt like. Okay. So basically, this is just saying, like, before we even did anything physically, I was already taken with you. Like, I was already infatuated with you. I already was into you before we even touched. So that's beautiful. I'm gonna have a couple more decks I can pull from real quick, just to get a rounded love message for you guys. This is the Romance Angel Oracle deck. All right, Holy Spirit, what do we have? What do you want to say for the single ladies? To the single ladies. What do you have for the single ladies? Oh, that's a lot for the single ladies. 3. All right. All right. I think that's a good amount. Let's see what we got. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay? So if you're looking for that special one, it's time to open your mouth and start praying for them. Or you can do a quiet prayer, or however it is you speak to God. Talk to God about it. Okay? Talk to your source. Your source. And that'll help bring in your soulmate. Let go of control issues. That's so funny. I talked about this earlier. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So once you let go and stop trying to control everything, then everything will flow into you. This is a big lesson I had to learn. Stop being controlling. Okay? Can't control everything. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So definitely, sometimes it's just fear of independence. Some people are scared to go out there and figure out stuff on their own, but you can't be that way. You have to have your own identity. Okay? Be your own person. And addictions, any addictions that you have, once again, make sure you seek professional help for any addictions that you may have that's causing you to be codependent. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. I'm definitely getting, pay attention. Pay attention to what's around you. Because apparently it's not as it appears to be. Everything is not as it appears to be. Make sure you're always on high alert. Make sure you're always paying attention to every detail, because there is some deception going on. This is for somebody specific. This is not for everybody. This is for somebody specific. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So sometimes you come into union with somebody and you wondering why, like, why do I have these crazy emotions for this person? Why? Why do they make me feel like this? I've never felt this way before. Well, it's because you probably had some type of relationship in the past life, whether it was a mother-daughter dynamic, a husband-wife dynamic, whatever the dynamic was, you already had a past emotional tie. So in this lifetime, when you come across the person again, it's just, it's like you remember. In a way, you remember without remembering, if that makes sense. So maybe your body remembers the love that you once shared with the person. Okay. All right. Wait a minute now. I guess that didn't. Hold on. Which one? So I'm just gonna take it as they was, I guess. So we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and this actually showed up in a reverse. So some of you guys are about to be united with your loved ones, okay? Some of you guys are actually about to be united with your soulmate, your twin flame, your boo thing, whatever it is, y'all are about to unite. And then I have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So that's for someone specific as well. If you feel like someone else's children is blocking your relationship, and that's the time you need to have a conversation with the person. And if you're having the conversation with the person but it's no improvement, then don't hold on to something that you don't need. Let it go. If it's not serving you in a positive way, let it go. You don't have to hold on to somebody. If you're not comfortable in the situation, let it go. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this is in the reverse. This was in the reverse. Playfulness. So a lot of you guys are out of touch with your inner child. So it's time to get back in touch with your inner child. It's okay to be playful. You don't have to be so serious all the time. Oh my God. You do not have to be so serious all the time. Everything is not meant to be militant. Find time to have fun and be playful, joyful. Then you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This was in the reverse. So it's saying you may want to think twice. You may want to think twice about the person that you with, because it may not be all that it appears to be, or it may not be what's best for you. So make sure you're not giving yourself away to make room for something that's not for you. You'll know, because your intuition will tell you. Everybody has intuition. It's just a matter of who's using it. So if you feel that it's something funny in that situation, yeah, talk about it, see what it is, and if it's not working, just let it go. Don't stay in a situationship. Ooh, look at that. I didn't even mean to say situationship. Don't stay in a relationship just because you're comfortable, okay? You may be comfortable, but everything else around you is crumbling. So how that work, okay? I'd probably said okay about 1,000 times. I don't even know why I keep saying okay, but okay. Can I get 3 more? Okay. So flip them from the bottom. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay? So passion is not a negative thing. Passion is actually a great thing for a relationship, because it's the passion that's going to keep you rekindling the flame in a relationship. But it's the love that'll keep the relationship wholesome. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Oh my God. So this one is a big one. Self-respect. Love yourself first. I know a lot of people who lack self-respect. And, you know, it's no shade to them or anything. It's just, I understand that it's some circumstances and situations that they've been through in their past that have caused them to be comfortable with certain types of behavior and certain types of people. And it pretty much makes them accept things that really don't agree with their heart, but they accept it because of that fear of letting go, or fear of being alone. So yeah, definitely make sure you showing respect for yourself. And self-respect does make you more attractive, because if a person feel like they can do anything while they with you, treat you any kind of way while they with you, then they're not gonna respect that. They'll show respect for more respect for a stranger that stand 10 toes down versus somebody that they done been with for over 10 years. Okay? So yeah, self-respect. Okay? And then look how this one blew up. Deception. Right when I was talking about self-respect. So do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. A person will show you how they feel about you according to the way they treat you. A person told me, if you want to know what a person loves, watch what they do. And I have followed that since I was told that, and it has not steered me wrong yet. It has not. All right, we're going to see if we can get Spirit to pop out one. Spirit, can I get one? Just one? Okay. Thank you. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Woo. Come on. Pay attention to the red flags. I mean, this really self-explanatory. So I too have been, I've been a person who've ignored red flags before. And how did that turn out for me? Not good. Not good at all. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Not good at all. So definitely pay attention to all red flags, no matter how minute they may seem. A red flag is a red flag at the end of the day. So like a person, you courting a person, or person is courting you, and then all of a sudden they hit you with some craziness about, oh, you ain't heard about me, or you don't know about me, or are you ready for everything that come with me? That's a red flag. Like, what do you mean? Okay, that's a red flag. And then like when a person is constantly canceling plans with you, or not showing up when they say they're gonna show up, that's a red flag. Okay? And then sometimes, not all times, but sometimes the way that a person treats their family members is a telltale sign how they possibly may treat you, or however they feel about their family members is probably a telltale sign about how they're gonna feel and deal with you. Because if you don't have respect from the womb that you came out of, then it's gonna be hard for you to have respect for anybody else, because it's like, I don't even respect my own mama, so what make you special, right? So just keep that in mind when you're dealing with anybody, because everybody go through stuff, everybody have issues, but it's up to us to discern whether or not that the person is in a healthy enough space for us to deal with them, and also if we're in a healthy enough space ourselves to even try to be in a relationship with somebody. Okay, moving on. I have one more deck I would like to pull a couple cards from. I'll do a few shuffles, and whatever come out. If nothing comes out, then that'll be the end. All the single ladies, I'm trying to get y'all to not be single no more. Okay? And then I'm trying to get y'all to find the best of the best. The best of the best. Leave them breadcrumbs where they at. Leave them breadcrumbs where they at. If a person rather spend more time with their homeboys than you, then let them date their homeboys, okay? Ooh, okay. I hear you, Spirit. All right, that's it. I know y'all see it. How many times this thing came out? This one came out 3 times. Every deck that I have pulled since the starting of this reading, this has come out. Addiction. Codependent. Obsession and restraint. Possession and control. Emotional block. Okay? So these are all the things that addictions cause. So yeah, addiction definitely can cause you to be codependent. It can cause you to be obsessive and restrained. It can cause you to be possessive and controlling and emotionally blocked. So once again, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say this, but Spirit is really harping on this. So this must be for somebody specifically. I'm getting, this is not even for everybody. This is for specific people. You know who you are. Addiction. If you're struggling with an addiction, seek professional help. Okay? Seek professional help. Don't try to fight those demons by yourself, because a lot of times it's hard to try to do anything like that on your own, especially when you may not even realize that it's a whole underlying other issue that's causing you to have this addiction. So definitely seek professional help. If you're dealing with addiction, seek professional help. You can't be in a healthy relationship of any kind if you're still suffering with addictions. You have to let the addictions go, whether they be sexual addictions, addictions of just being greedy and always trying to get money. Like that can be an addiction. That can drive you crazy, especially when you're not able to obtain it how you want to. Or even drugs can be an addiction. Okay? Whatever your addiction is, it's time to either use in moderation, depending on what it is, or completely let it go. And if it's a prescribed medication, then it's time to speak with your doctor and let them know what's going on. But definitely seek professional help for your addictions. Grounding, stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. So stay grounded. I'm just hearing, get out in nature. Put your feet in the grass. Go hug a tree. Go fly a kite. Go ride a bike. Okay? Get some roller skates. Just get outside. Go sit on the porch. Walk down the street. But ground yourself. Stay grounded. It's a lot going on. We need to stay grounded. Because if you're not grounded, that means everything is in the air. And if everything is in the air, eventually it's all going to come crashing down. So you don't want that. You want to stay grounded so you can deal with things as they come from a sound mind perspective. Not a clouded or cluttered mind because everything up in the air. No, you need to stay grounded. Okay? Coffee cup. Meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Okay? See, once you move away from these addictions and once you start grounding yourself, then you become more healthier mentally, physically, spiritually, so that you can start getting out there and meeting new people and, you know, just finding meaningful relationships and creating meaningful bonds with people. Date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, or dating online. Okay? So what I'm getting from this is a lot of you guys are single because you're not putting yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there. If you want a man, you have to put yourself out there. You can't expect God to just come knock on your door and drop one off. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You definitely have to put yourself out there. So go ahead and sign up for all the dating apps, the Tinders, the Plenty of Fish. You got BLK, you got Tag, you got Facebook dating. You got all these dating apps. Log in, start swiping, and start chatting. You never know, because everybody's looking for love. There's some good people out there. You just have to use your discernment. Use your discernment so you're not getting played or played with. Okay? All right. So that's all I have for the single ladies. Yes. That's all. That's it. That's all. So I hope you guys got something from this reading. If you did, just please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever platform this hits. Do that just to show your appreciation, and it lets me know that what I'm talking about is something that you guys want to hear. It's something that you need. So definitely, I do like feedback, good or bad. I don't mind at all. Just don't do the most, okay? Just don't do the most. But all in all, for the single ladies looking for a man, trying to figure out why ain't no man coming, well, one is because you keep asking why he ain't coming. Instead, start telling God, thank you for my man, and watch that man come in. And then when you talk to God about a man, you have to be specific. You have to be very specific about what you want. You can't be general, because he will send you a general man. So be specific about what you want, so that you can start putting those things into the atmosphere, putting those intentions out there, so you can manifest that man. Okay? So, single ladies, your man is coming, as long as you deal with all these blockages. Thank you.